Hello everyone and welcome to my review of Maxx Force. I had the privilege to ride Maxx Force 3 times, including one night ride in July of 2019. Maxx Force is the brand new S&S compressed air launch coaster at Six Flags Great America, the 17th coaster in the park. It stands at a height of 175 feet. It has a speed of 78 miles per hour. It has 5 inversions. Its duration is only 23 seconds, and that's with a track length of 1,800 feet. The major draw of this coaster is that it is the fastest accelerating coaster in North America. The air-compressed launch will launch you from 0 to 78 miles per hour in just 1.8 seconds. Maxx Force also claims 2 world records. The first is kinda iffy. It's the tallest double inversion in the world at 175 feet. So I guess what they mean is 2 inversions back to back being the tallest at 175 feet. And it claims the fastest inversion in the world, a 0G roll, at 60 miles per hour. And that's actually pretty cool. So in terms of the ride experience, riders will board one of 2 trains, where the riders are arranged 2 across in rows of 2. The trains are comfy. There is only a lap bar. There is no shoulder restraint. There is also a seatbelt, which you will buckle first, and then a member of the staff will push your lap bar down for you. Once the train is secure, it will roll forward onto the launch track and sit there for about 30, 35, maybe even 40 seconds. If you listen carefully enough, you will hear a bunch of what sounds like air being released, and it sounds like this. Once you hear that, the launch happens within a second or so. Once the launch begins, you are accelerated from 0 to 78 miles per hour in 1.8 seconds under the train bridge. It's a very good launch, but it's not a great launch. I was expecting the launch to be just a little bit more powerful than what it is. Once you clear the train bridge, you go over a small bunny hill, which unfortunately did not provide me with any airtime. Then up 175 feet through that quote-unquote world record double inversion, which is actually a very fun and intense element on the ride. Then you dive really close to the ground underneath the launch track, and then you go through that 0G roll. That's the fastest inversion in the world, at 60 miles per hour. And then you dive back down toward the station in the final inversion, and the experience is over. This is a very smooth and very intense roller coaster. So basically it's my kind of coaster. Obviously I just wish it were a little longer, but every element is awesome, intense, and fast. Like I said, the launch is very good, not great, and in my opinion, the best part of the ride is all the elements after the launch, not the launch itself, which might surprise some people. At the end of the day, I think this is an awesome fit for Six Flags Great America. They have a very intense ride, which should attract a lot of crowds. So for Maxx Force's final ranking, I'm going to give it an 8.75 out of 10, with really the only downfall being that it's too short. So I hope you've enjoyed this review of Maxx Force. If you've ridden this coaster, please drop me a comment down below. I'd love to hear what your experience was, and stay tuned for more content on my channel. I'm Drew, the Coaster Cafone. Ciao.